What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. First things first, I am not a financial advisor. I'm not an expert. You got to do your own research. I'm just a guy sharing my journey through the world of crypto, DeFi, and passive income. Speaking of my journey, again, I want to say thanks to everybody that has subscribed. Reaching 3,000 subscribers is like, I started this channel thinking I would just get like 100. So I'm truly humbled. In case some of you haven't seen, Scott the Investor made a video today, which was great, but he threw out there the competition of who can reach 4,000 subscribers first. After he did his little spiel about wanting to beat me at 4,000 subscribers, he then said that he was kidding. I'm not kidding. In no way, shape, or form am I kidding. So if you're new to the channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please, if you could, hit that subscribe button. It really does help me out a lot. It helps this channel, helps with the algorithm, and my own personal pride and ego gets a boost, especially if I can beat someone like Scott, who's better dressed, very well kept, stylish beard that smells like lavender, and the list can go on and on. Also, if you're getting anything from the content, take a quick second and just hit that like button. If you're bullish about drip, the garden, piggy bank, pigs, and you hit that like button, it will help with the algorithm and get this video out to even more people. Because here's the thing, I don't know if you guys are seeing this here, but excitement is really starting to come back into the space. People are getting really excited about drip. Some of us have been excited, even with the thing going all the way down. As challenging as that's been, we've done our best to stay positive. But right now, you can really tell that just even in the DeFi landscape, you got other people that are now talking about drip again that hadn't been for a while. This is good. This is what we need. I was watching Jamie, best passive income YouTuber. He's one of my favorites. And in his video, I mean, first of all, he's like, he doesn't hype stuff up. He's very pragmatic, just kind of tells it how it is. It's like, yeah, this protocol is doing its thing. And he's in all different types of DeFi stuff. During this down period, he has constantly been loading up, buying more and more drip, not just transferring drip from one wallet to a new wallet, like putting fresh capital in. And I think in one of his latest videos, he just said, if you're exploring the DeFi space, not that he was giving financial advice, but he was just saying, if you're going to get into this DeFi space, don't touch any other protocols until you've built up a good position in the Faucet. There's another YouTube channel that I used to follow a long time ago called the DeFi Guys. I started watching them because they were talking about drip, but they were covering so many projects. I couldn't keep up. And so I stopped following them, but they're now talking about drip again. And I love seeing that. I love seeing the excitement starting to build, holding this price. When the announcement comes of the Animal Farm's date to launch, I think we're going to see another boost. And like I was saying on the video I made yesterday, the only thing I think at this point that could see a price reduction is if something gets delayed again, which of course is a possibility knowing Forex. But I mean, with the excitement that we got right now, the momentum building, people are really getting excited, and people have been really getting excited with the garden. Now, it's no secret, I have never done a video just on the garden. All the drip videos I've done, I have never covered the garden. Basically, and the reason why is, so I entered the garden when I think plants were like at almost their all-time high. I mean, I think it was like $6 or $7. So I put like 1,500, either 12 or 1,500 into the garden, and I got like, I don't know, 200 plants. I was balling. And from the moment I got in, I just, compounded like crazy. But of course, I just watched the contract balance get smaller and smaller and smaller. And I certainly couldn't keep up because everything was just going down. The price of drip was just going down. The contract balance was going down. So I continued to compound like crazy, but my experience with the garden wasn't anything that I was getting excited about. And at the time, we were all so focused on the farms getting paused again, and then reopening, and then the pigs, and of course, just the drip price, that I continued to compound like crazy, but I haven't started getting excited about the garden until the last few weeks. And certainly I'm seeing that within the community. People are posting certain milestones they reach with plants. People are getting excited. We're watching the contract balance go up. So I do want to take a look at the garden, and I think it's important that we also look at the piggy bank. because not a lot of people are talking about the piggy bank. A lot of the people that I communicate with every day, in private chats and stuff like that, say that they're waiting for the animal farm to really open before they start covering the piggy bank again, which makes total sense. I get that. But I certainly am planning to utilize the piggy bank for this month, since I do got to pull some money out of my projects. In case some of you didn't see my video yesterday, I got hit pretty hard with some capital gains taxes that I got to pay. The amount that I had accounted for didn't match what I actually owe, so I'm definitely behind. So let's quickly take a look here. So this is the garden, and as you can see, this balance has been going up. I mean, I think it was like, feel free to leave a comment down below, but I want to say like last week it was like 360,000. I've just been looking at these two numbers here. So 40 last week, I think it was like 36. So it's definitely been coming up. This is my position size. So I've got 177,000. I'm going to be compounding in a second. I've been compounding like crazy. I've also done some dollar cost averaging. So I didn't just compound all the way up to 177,000 plants from 200. I did dollar cost average because the last month, as I've seen people started to get more and more excited about this, I've been DCAing, and I was blown away with how many plants I could get for so cheap. So anytime I had like 40 bucks of BUSD in my wallet, 50 bucks, 100 bucks, whatever, 20 bucks, I would just come over here and I would add to the garden. Because it's super simple, you just come over to this Drip Liberation, it takes you to the old, it gets connected here. You have your BUSD right here, and you just enter how much BUSD you want, and it will do the liquidity pairing for you, Drip BUSD. Then you would come back over, you get out of that, you want to come back over to the garden and put it in. So and although I'm deadly serious about wanting to kick Scott the investor's ass at reaching 4,000 subscribers before him, his video today was actually really good, and he covered the garden. I think basically talking about the fact that this LP pairing is going to be like gold, because you can put this into the farm, right, to earn pigs. And I think a lot of people are looking forward to when the farms open up so they can start putting this to work. If you look at Stunna Breezy, when he comes over to the garden, which isn't a ton, you look at his available Drip BUSD balance, because he compounds and claims, it's just sitting there, like he hasn't done anything with it. And I messaged him a while back just asking him, hey man, I noticed you had a grip of Drip BUSD LPs. Are you just waiting for the farm to earn more pigs? And he was like, hell yeah. So that is what the importance of this LP is going to create. And look, I mean, the garden is a good way of taking profits for yourself. It doesn't have to be about necessarily putting it into the farm. I'm going to do that because I just have a thing. I just like pigs, but there's going to be people that what they'll do is, when the LPs are being generated from the garden, they will split them apart. They'll take their drip, deposit it into the faucet, and then they're left with BUSD. And when the drip price goes up, the BUSD matches that, right? So, this is another way of pulling profits. And speaking of that, that's why I wanted to quickly come over to the piggy bank. So, the piggy bank is just like the garden, all right? But instead of drip BUSD, it's pigs BUSD in terms of the liquidity pair. You can earn 3% just like you can in the garden. Now, what I'm doing, and I actually harvested this one today. This is my big one because I've been adding to it. I think I took this one and this one. And so I've got pigs BUSD. Now, what I can do is I come over to PancakeSwap, go to liquidity. All right. And here is, pull this apart. So this consists of $45 in BUSD and 0.57 pigs. What I can do is remove the liquidity, right? And what I had been doing for the most part is I had been taking the BUSD and buying more pigs. When the farm opens up, I've been thinking about using that BUSD to maybe buy dogs, because I do want to increase my dogs position, because dogs will be able to earn B&B. But right now, knowing that I do need extra capital and knowing that I'm not going to be selling drip, for one, because it's August and I'm committed to the no sell August, but two, I don't like drip at these prices in terms of selling. It's got to be at least a double digit, preferably high teens and into the 20s before I would consider wetting my beak with drip. All right, but this is why so many of us are so excited about this whole ecosystem, is because there's opportunities for us to make money without selling any of the native assets. And the native assets are drip, pigs, and dogs. Is there anything else? Piggies, piglets? No, those are a function of the piggy bank. And here's something else. This is really important. And there's a reason, by the way, that I'm not removing this liquidity yet. And let me tell you why. Because I think that, and here is a chart of the pigs. Look at this. Before I started recording, we were at 78. So this is the pigs token. Now, I had done a video, I think last week. I think we were like right around in here. And I said, like, I don't see the pigs price reversing anytime soon. I'm trying to think what would potentially cause it. I think all the people that wanted to unload their pigs have done that. So the sell pressure has gone down significantly, and people are now starting to actually believe that the animal farm will reopen, and seeing the value at what the pigs token can bring. I just don't see this reversing at all. Like, I think it's just going to go straight up for a while. I mean, you know how these DeFi charts are. They don't quite follow the normal patterns that we're used to. So listen, I could be wrong, but the reason why I don't want to remove this yet, for one, it's only a small amount. It's 5 LPs. I'm going to continue to compound my piggy bank, and then claim a couple times a week, and I'm going to hold these LP tokens, and as the price goes up, so does the BUSD. It's an LP token, so it changes value based on what the price is of the left token. Since the right token is a stable coin, the stable coin will rise and fall with the left pair. What if pigs over the next couple weeks, so I got like 2 to 3 weeks to pull money, chunks here and there to pay this damn tax bill. What if in a couple weeks we're at 100? Those LPs are going to be worth a lot more, And listen, the same thing applies to the garden. And we come over to the garden, these LPs, when drip goes up, these are going to be worth more. So if you're someone that doesn't want to necessarily put their LP tokens into the farm, to farm for pigs, and you want to take some profit and not sell any drip in the process, well, you can take your drip BUSD, split it apart, take the drip, deposit it into the faucet, and claim your BUSD. And when drip goes back up into 20, 30, 40, 50 by the end of the year, as we all know it will. No, I'm serious. These LPs will be worth more. You'll be collecting more BUSD. So, that's my little kind of like what I've been thinking lately in terms of how I'm navigating the garden and the piggy bank. I desperately want to be adding more to it right now, and that's what I had been doing up until this point. But sometimes life, we got to switch direction a little bit. So let me know what you guys think. Also, if you're not in the animal farm, like you came into drip in the last couple months and you have no idea what we're talking about when everyone's getting excited about this damn animal farm, don't worry. You don't need to be in it. The faucet is king. I want to repeat that. If you're not in the animal farm, don't have FOMO. Don't feel like you got to go like study a bunch of shit. You're good in the faucet. Build that up. Keep learning about the animal farm, and then you can decide how you want to participate, if you want to at all. The faucet is king. Let me know what you guys think. How do you guys look at the garden, the piggy bank? Do you have a preferred one that you like more than the other? I'm still like, I go back and forth between the two. I know more people, I think, like the garden than the piggy bank, but we're going to be pumping, we're going to be cranking when this whole thing opens up. It's going to get wild. It's going to get absolutely wild. So anyway, leave me a comment, like, subscribe. I'll catch you guys on the next one.